saw videos a few minutes ago, about 8 videos that were talking about because of the shutdown that SNAP benefits and EBT won't be allotted next month due to the shutdown. And the only thing that came to me was the fact that it all makes sense. See, what I want you all to understand and really think about this and put your feelings to the side and think logically is that we are going through a reset, an active reset. And what that means is they are aggressively pushing and implementing and planting their flag on this fourth industrial revolution, which is technology. Everything is about to be digital. It is not that the Democrats and the Republicans have a problem. They're all in it together. They're pushing towards a new system of digital and technocratic oppression. And what that means is they get to tell you what to buy, how much you can buy, and when you can buy it. They get to track every dollar, every dime that you digitally spend. And when I say dime and dollar, that dime and dollar has now been transferred to digital currency. And it doesn't make any sense for people to continue to complain about the government when the government is not here to serve you. When they say we're here to help, they're actually here to hurt. So you have to understand everything that Donald Trump is doing is not his doing alone. He is being controlled to do it. This is coming from a higher power. This is coming from a higher hand. This is coming from a hand and a power that you are not aware of, or if you are, it's a hand that you'll never see. But the fact is all of this stuff is happening for a reason, because you have to remember 3i Atlas is quote unquote on its way, and you have scientists who are saying that it's not a ship, it's not a rock, but rather a ship. They just did the peace agreement. So what they're doing is they're breaking you down financially, physically, and emotionally to get you to be begging for this new system of help. Now notice, they're waiting on a man to stand up and declare himself the Messiah of the Jewish people. It all makes sense. You gotta understand, nothing is coincidental. Nothing is by accident. Nothing is by happenstance. And if you think that, you're already lost in the sauce. So you have to understand that Jesus told us that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. If you have never opened the Bible, you need to open it. You need to read. You need to feed your spirit. Because if your God is your belly, you are not going to make it. Jesus says, seek ye the kingdom of heaven first, and then all things shall be added unto you. That means you need to seek out his righteousness first. And if you're hungry, he's going to feed you. He's righteous. If you need clothes, he's going to give it to you. If you need shelter, he's going to provide it. But you have to understand, we all, regardless if I have a job or not and I make decent money, we're all getting ready to lose all this stuff. All this stuff doesn't belong to us. Job chapter 1 verse 21 says, naked you came and naked you shall go. And Paul said, it is sure that you came into this world and it's nothing, and it is certain that you will take nothing out of it. So what we have to understand right now is that we need to be prepared. Not prepared, but to be prepared for the new system that they have, because it will be an iron fist. It will be the era of the ages. And this is not to scare anybody. If you're easily scared, easily spooked out, this is probably not the video for you. But this is for those who are seeking. This is for people who are really, really looking for true hope. And that true hope is Jesus Christ. Okay? And God is doing this. God is allowing this to happen so that you can stop depending on the government and start depending on him. Because the Bible says, cursed is man who have trusted man. So if you trust man to give you your food, you trust man to give you shelter, you trust man to look after your life, you're already finished. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord. That's all we have.